Another big sporting event rolls into Manchester this week as the city hosts the British Open Squash Championships. The event is the largest tour ranking event in Europe and will take place at the National Squash Centre in East Manchester from Thursday until Sunday. Joining me now to look ahead to the tournament is the Chief Executive of the England Squash and Racquet Sports Association, Nick Ryder. I think I've got that just about right. Exciting prospect for you then this weekend. Another big event comes to Manchester and it's usually well supported, isn't it?
Absolutely right, Joe. Yeah, we're really happy with our location here in Manchester because we moved up here from London just in advance of the 2002 Commonwealth Games, and obviously the National Squash Centre was built for the Commonwealths and included office accommodation for us. So we live above the shop, if you like, and ever since then, you know, we've had a terrific relationship with the City Council are great supporters of ours, from grassroots all the way to elite events like this week. So it really does feel like home for us. And as I say, getting this kind of event here for the next week or so will be a terrific boost for us. Yeah, it's nearly
$100,000, isn't it? The prize money is one of the big events in the European circuit for squash.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, it is actually the oldest and the oldest established professional event in the world. There was a time when the British Open was regarded as effectively the World Championships. So if you look at the Roll of Honour on the trophies, there are some really big names in the world of squash in there. So you know, we're very proud of that. And of course, in this country, we've got some really top squash players as well in both men and women.
The big hopes then for us locally, we've heard from James Willstrop on this channel before. He's got a chance, and what others?
That's right. Yeah, James is coming back from injury, but has had a good run recently. He's sort of approaching top form, so we've got high hopes of him. Our other top-ranked player, in fact, our top world-ranked player male at the moment is Nick Matthew. And so Nick's in with a very good shout. He's going to be very well seeded for the event. But we've got three of the world's top 10 in the men, 5 of the top 15. So in both men and women, we're pretty hopeful.
OK, well, do get along to that. It's a fantastic sport to go along and watch as well. Some top-quality competition to get you into it. Now, I've got to touch on it while I've got you in here. We're run out of time, but no Olympics for squash. That must be a major blow to your organisation. You were disappointed not getting London 2012, but to be knocked back for 2016 as well, that is a big blow. How would you, as a minority sport, how would you recover from this? How do you look to the future?
Well, I mean, of course, it was a big disappointment. You know, in truth, we always knew it was going to be a difficult competition to win. There's a lot of other sports in there, and you know, the IOC has obviously made decisions according to its own criteria. But the great thing about squash in this country is it's a really popular sport. 500,000 regular players, more squash players than cricketers or rugby players. And of course, as I just said, we've got, you know, world-ranked players. We've got a great plan for the next 4 years to market and promote the sport more effectively, to get a lot more people playing, from kids through to older people. And it's genuinely a sport for a lifetime. So, you know, it's a disappointment, but we've got a lot to work on and we're very confident about the next few years.
OK, Nick, thanks for coming into the studio. And we look forward to it. The British Open Squash Championships, which is being held here in Manchester from this Thursday until Sunday. So do pop along to that. Should be an exciting event.